Now we're going to speak on blitzing. We're going to talk about inside linebacker blitzing. When blitzing inside, a couple of things to be aware of is patience, timing, and that all comes with just understanding cadence, understanding what the offense is doing, and understanding what kind of blitz that you have going. Some blitzes are fast blitz, some blitzes are delayed blitz, some blitzes are, I call them magic blitzing, where you just kind of moving, and you just hit it. A call blitz would be what I would call, we just call it gut zero. Gut zero would just be, it's an all-out blitz, pretty much, and we bring in the house, and it's pretty much whatever gap opens up, and we count in the middle to open up, but it depends on what opened up. But whichever hole opens up, that's the person that's coming free, that's the person that's coming after the tackle. One-on-one blitzing, inside linebacker against a running back. All right, so a lot of times, depending on the running back, some of them will cut, some of them will stand up, and they will block you like a man. All right, they're gonna stand up, they're gonna block you like a man. There's different ways in which you can defeat a running back on the blitz. Some guys, they like to do what you call like a straight bull rush. All right, they coming up, they get through the line, they blitz, and now they got the running back one-on-one, and they just say, you know what? I don't want to do all them moves for whatever reason. It could be a quick pass. The quarterback could be standing right beside the blocker, and they just say, you know what? I'm just going to bull rush this guy back into the quarterback and cause a play, cause a hurry, or I'm going to beat him and cause a play that way. So this right here, the first one will be just a straight bull rush. Straight bull rush is just you coming, and he's coming, step up, and you just put your hands pretty much into his chest, face mask into his helmet, and you just bull him back into the quarterback to make the play. That's real simple. You just come in, boom, when you come out, you square, and you just drive him, and pushing him all the way back. You're either going to create a hurry, and sometimes you can cause a fumble that way. Second blitz would be getting half of a man. Half of a man on the blitz is meaning that you're gonna make him decide. You're gonna dictate what side you want to rush him on. Some people, depending on where the quarterback is or depending on their responsibility, they know what side to leverage on. A lot of times you don't want to go right down the middle of a guy, again, unless you know that you're going to bull rush a guy. It's a quick pass and you don't have time to put a move on him. It's okay to go straight down the guy then. But most of the time you want to get a half of the man to the side of your responsibility. That meaning, all right, so the ball is on my left, depending on where the quarterback is. Say if I got contained, I want to make sure that no matter what, I keep the outside contained, but I don't want to do it in a way that now I'm just running way up the field and I'm getting pushed way out here to create another lane. Now the quarterback steps up and can still make the play. What I want to do is come, still get half the man, but again, get half the man, but condense it, squeeze it. But once you squeeze it, sometimes you can use two hands, depending on how you pass rush, depending on what you do, what you see, how you see it. I've been fortunate enough to play with some guys who were daggum good at what they did, and I actually wish I could do some of the stuff that they were able to do. So again, this is just part of what I've learned along the way. So again, as you come in, you want to condense the distance between you and the quarterback as much as possible. And you do that again by taking half the man, putting half of them in where you want him to go, and you using the other half for your advantage. So on this right here, I'm coming around the edge. Sometimes I might just give him a hand, depending on the length, depending on my guy's size and all that. You know your opponent. Know your opponent. Do your homework the week before. Again, do your studying, do your homework so you can know what's going on. Me, one of the things I like to do sometimes, I like to just give a hand, take it away, or sometimes I like to give a hand, long arm him, and he think he has it, let him fight that, and once he do that, I just start playing. It becomes like martial arts now, in a sense. So again, one of them is just coming, make sure you get half the man, like this right here, and when you push it, he goes to do this, boom, knock it down. You can come underneath with the, you can do the rip. You can do the old, what I call the rip. You can come, you can rip it and get underneath them. But when you get underneath, make sure that no matter what, when you come in, give them a feet inside. Again, you want to condense it. You don't want to just run up the field and get wide and say, oh, I got contained, mama, I got contained. And you way out here and now, you know, the quarterback's still stepped up. Again, you want to condense it as much as possible. You come on your blitz, blue, you coming, boom, hit. Give them a feet inside, get them to go, work them, and close ground. You never know, you'll get the sack and or get sack calls fumble. Again, the most important thing is making sure that you don't go right down the middle unless you have to. The most important thing is getting half a man. You can work on that either side. You can work on different blitzes. I would say, you know, go watch some of your favorite guys that you've seen blitz, some of your favorite guys that you've seen make sacks, and just kind of see how they did what they did, and then you just kind of incorporate it into how you did what you did. Like, again, for me, I wasn't always the best artistic pass rusher. I just used a lot of speed and just knowing how to get to the quarterback. So again, if you're on your left side, you want to condense. You don't want to run up the field, just say you got contained. You want to time it up, boom, hit it when you coming, give them a little step inside, condense it, and then sometimes you don't even have to touch them. Sometimes you can do it so sweet, you can just boom, and then rip. And then again, once you get them in and get around them, close the ground, get to the quarterback, because most of the time, I think the quarterback only got 3 to 4 seconds maybe to throw the ball. So you only have maybe about 1.2 seconds to get there perhaps. So you gotta be on your cues. That was a call blitz. There's other blitz that are pretty much like, I call them like delayed blitz and or timing blitz, where you have to be patient within the call. You know, you get the call, you sitting down, you're getting the cadence, whatnot, and you gotta make sure, you know, you pay attention, because good quarterbacks are always paying attention to linebacker depth. And if you got a delayed blitz, a lot of times you don't want to be setting back at the same distance that you play your regular defense in. If you got a delayed blitz or a timing blitz, you want to kind of scoot up a little bit more, because now you're not coming from back there. You got to be a little bit tighter so you can get to the quarterback a little bit faster. But you do that with the same kind of stance and your timing. And when the ball is snapped, you just let it all happen, boom, and you hit it. You come, again, work your pass rush move, get to the quarterback, make your play, and there you go.